Frankie Edgar and Marlon Cheeto Vera in the bantamweight division right here, with Frankie coming off some weird losses. I mean, the fight with Pedro Munoz, I personally do think that Pedro Munoz won that fight. Very, very close, but I do think that Pedro did enough to win. Before that, he lost to Chan Sung Jung by knockout. Before that, got a decision, lost to Max Holloway. He did beat Cub Swanson, and he did very, very slightly beat Pedro Munoz, but then he came off a devastating loss to Corey Sandhagen in that last fight. It looked pretty bad. I mean, Frankie Edgar did look good early on. I mean, it was only a 1-minute fight, 45-second fight, but he looked good in the fact that he was pressuring Corey Sandhagen, coming forward, throwing some really big shots. Eventually, he was probably going to try to go in and mix in the takedowns and make it more of a wrestling and grappling type of fight. But this fight right here is going to be very, very interesting, because I watched the second to last fight of Marlon Vera, and Jose Aldo rode Marlon Vera like a backpack, got the fight down, out-wrestled, out-grappled to a decision. Frankie Edgar, in my opinion, is the better wrestler, the better grappler than Jose Aldo, and of course, is going to be the better wrestler and grappler than Marlon Cheeto Vera. I do believe this fight could definitely go either way. I mean, Frankie Edgar's chin isn't the best. He is 40 years old, way, way older than Marlon Cheeto Vera. But I did like, from the very small bit I did see in the fight with Corey Sandhagen, I do believe that Frankie Edgar will be going out there, putting on a heavy pressure, coming forward, getting Marlon Cheeto Vera's back into the cage, out-volume Marlon Vera on the feet with heavy pressure, and mixing in the takedowns. I think this fight is another fight that is kind of a lock to go all the way. I know Marlon can definitely get the knockout here. Sorry, I had a hiccup. I know Marlon Cheeto Vera can definitely get a knockout here. It's very, very likely. He has a lot of finishes on his record, but I'm very confident that this fight will go to a decision. I think Frankie Edgar, if he's ever put into a bad position where Marlon Cheeto Vera catches him, he'll mix in the wrestling. I think this fight is going to go all the way. Marlon Vera is going to be winning the fight at range with the kickboxing, the 1-2s at range, and everything like that. But Frankie, with the pressure constantly coming forward like he did against Corey Sandhagen, and mixing in the takedowns, I'm going to go Frankie Edgar by decision right here. It's a very, very close one. I can see Marlon keeping the fight at range and winning a decision. Very, very close fight in these bantamweight division right here. But I'm going to go Frankie the answer Edgar, going out there, heavy pressure, mixing in the takedowns, and winning the fight by decision. Very, very close fight in the bantamweight division right there.